Hi, my name is Eric Blackburn. This is my AEP 858 Mod 15 case study response video. What do I know? Truman Elementary is a pre-K through 8 building with roughly 700 students. 15% of the students receive free or reduced lunch. 5% of the homes have a primary language other than English spoken. Reading achievement at Truman is trending negatively as students move from grade to grade and has been trending negatively over the years as well. Students score better in math than in reading. And parents of the students at Truman are unhappy with reading results, and the PTO has asked the principal to address the concerns. The problem: reading instruction and student growth levels at Truman Elementary are at an unsatisfactory level. Parents are aware of the struggles and are asking for something to change. According to the reading supervisor, curriculum standards need to be revised as well. A comprehensive professional development program to support and shift the staff to higher quality instruction is needed, and reading curriculum does not align with what most recent findings show of how to best teach reading. Plan of action: at the next staff meeting, I would share the letter from the PTO president. I would not divulge where it came from, but would share the majority of the content. I would also share the testing data from both math and reading from the previous 3 years to show the validity of the parental concerns. I would allow staff members to share their feelings and discuss if we were doing our best to educate and grow the students. Next, I would share the findings of the reading supervisor and her recommendations. Then I would present the reading grant opportunity for use to overhaul our reading program, curriculum, and department, and state we would be doing it moving forward. I would also analyze interim assessment scores to see how they compared to state assessment results and share them as well. Continuing, staff not willing to acknowledge the problem would be met with one-on-one to discuss in greater detail our student need and be shown additional data to support the concern. Staff not willing to participate in professional development to grow and better serve our students would have progressive discipline started in line with what our district contract allows. Strategies for my plan of action: data will immediately become more of a daily focus throughout the building. We will bring in trainers to help staff learn how to keep data. We will also ensure we have national normed reading tests we are administering to students each 6 weeks to ensure we have up-to-date data on their reading abilities. Teams will meet bi-weekly to examine data and discuss trends and needed changes. Teams will be made up of pre-K to 2nd grade teachers, 3 to 6th grade teachers, and 7th and 8th grade teachers. The reading supervisor will be an active participant of each team. A reading leadership team will be made up of the reading supervisor and outstanding members of each team, and will meet on weeks opposite the other meetings to discuss progress and changes. Continuing with strategy, monthly professional development trainings for the entire staff will be led by an outside organization with expertise in the area. I will hold meetings every 6 weeks with each team to discuss progress and areas that are improving. Data will be analyzed, and we will examine student subgroups to see which areas to find areas of strength and weakness. Each teacher will complete an individual plan of improvement to improve their reading instruction. This is not discipline related, but rather a tool for personal accountability to make sure we're all on our best. Formal teacher evaluations during reading instruction will increase. I will observe lessons, and teachers will observe one another as well. Given the hole that has been dug, building improvement will take focused effort from all. Plan of action with other strategies continued. PTO members will be surveyed to find out what they would like to see changed in the reading department. Additional surveys will be sent home with students to find out parent feelings about the current situation, as well as to get their feelings and ideas about potential ways to fix the problem. Students will also be surveyed to find out their perceptions on the way things are going at Truman Elementary with reading. Communication with parents and community members will be constant as the school works to change and improve the reading department through newsletters, emails, and social media posting. Through these steps, we will work to build a data-rich culture focused on constant improvement for all students. The strategies for my plan of action were to continuously analyze and share reading data, improve professional development for reading, increase teaching observations to improve teacher ability, adopt a culture around data and success, build a culture around data and success, and adopt a new reading curriculum using the state grant. What is best for students? Choices I made: the reading curriculum standard needs to be revised to focus additional attention on phonemic and phonetic skills, comprehension, and integration of reading and writing. Instruction needs to be altered to focus on individual needs in addition to whole class needs. Comprehensive professional development program is needed for the staff. Our students deserve better, and we must deliver for them. We will change our reading instruction, curriculum, and culture as a whole to best serve all students. We will continuously monitor results to find out what is working and what is not. Effective strategies will continue to be used, and ineffective strategies will be scrapped. Resolution for change: students will receive an increased amount of reading instruction, 50 minutes a day for whole group reading instruction, 50 minutes a day for small group instruction with reading centers, and 25 minutes a day will be spent on independent reading time. Instructional strategies will mirror those recommended by the reading supervisor, and staff will observe other successful teachers during instruction to improve their own abilities. Staff will participate in a comprehensive professional development program focused on reading instruction and curriculum. Debriefing what I was thinking, feeling, and valuing throughout this process. I was thinking that a major failure is occurring within the walls of the school, and those students deserve better. A culture shift needs to occur to change expectations. I was feeling there has to be a bright spot somewhere within the reading ELA department, just needs to be found, tapped into, and harnessed. And I was really valuing the parents and that they should be commended for bringing the issues to light and not sitting back and accepting what's going on. Issues that are still unresolved are open to further investigation. What will the district do if they're unable to secure a grant to overhaul the reading curriculum? Is there funding available for comprehensive professional development related to reading instruction? What has Truman been focusing on that will no longer be a focus? There has to be a strength that we've been focusing on for professional development and other things. Will these results elsewhere drop? And will the staff embrace the need for change? Examples from the case on how I acted as an agent for continuous improvement by engaging families in the community. Parents were surveyed about their perceptions of the reading department. Parents were asked of their ideas of how to improve Truman Elementary, and continuous communication with parents and community members via emails, newsletters, and social media posting. How did I use data presented to respond and communicate to the larger community their concerns about the instructional program? I responded by analyzing data and finding areas of concern, the reading program as well as the need for professional development. I communicated with the PTO organization to show I valued their concerns, and I shared our plans and progress with community and parents. How did I use knowledge of policies, laws, and regulations to bring about positive change in teaching and learning that impacts all student groups? Students that were not showing growth in reading, so a new reading program will be adopted to best serve all students. Professional development opportunities were provided for all staff. Teachers were put into leadership teams to build off their own expertise with the students, and stakeholders were given a voice in what we were doing. Hopefully we can rebuild trust with them throughout our efforts. Additionally, we're not just looking at students as a whole, we'll be looking at subgroups to ensure nobody is being left behind. How did I establish ongoing dialogue with decision makers outside the school concerning efforts of teaching and students and how these can effectively influence and improve instructions and student performance? District reading supervisor provided the recommendation that I followed. That was the first one. Second, parental concerns spawned the initial investigation. Parents were continually asked about their ideas and concerns throughout the improvement process. And we applied for a grant to fund an overhaul of our reading curriculum.